Episode 1. Mummy's life. Is a businessman sucking up a lot of money? How many people respect in this place? But because he is quite honest, he is looked down upon by others. Just for trading with demi-humans. It is known that the demi-humans were killed by the humans of this world, despised quite a lot. Besides, those guys are jealous and resentful. But the good thing is the people playing with it. Everyone understands Banaz's kindness. Should also be respected by everyone and the demi-humans. Just because people are jealous. So he also has quite a headache. But that's right, this world is like that. Life is calling for healing. Suddenly the person glows. Suddenly summoned to another place. Even so, he was only one candidate among nearly 200 children. Makes this grandpa and granddaughter also not understand how. This place is introduced as the magical kingdom of Kalisa. How can it summon him? Because this is the kingdom of magic. Anaza still don't understand how. When I was just a businessman. These old men still insist that you are the hero. Just because I believed in some old man's fortune-telling. Assuming he will be the one to fight the Demon King. Then hurry quickly, let me test the strength. Maid girl. The demi-human quickly grabbed Banaz's bewildered hand. And after being explained, then those are the summoners from another world. Because of the transformation to level 1. Should be favored. Gives additional skills from divine blessing. And also the things that people in this world. Untrainable. Then he also appeared in his state. Even though it's some kind of cholera word. But Min can still read high. But the demi-human beside him was extremely worried. Because you do not have divine revelation. Told you from the beginning. I'm just a normal man. I told you, but you still don't believe me, then I give up. The people around were worried because of the 7th defeat again. Banasa also does not like to be entangled much. Want to go back to my world. Anyway, making money is cool. Why save people? All strangers, no time. Just then, a summoned person appeared. Unexpectedly, his index was much brighter. Known as the legendary warrior appeared. So all the attention was on him. But he turned his attention to Banaz's side. Began to look at him with contempt. The others still noticed him. But forget about you. That guy is being flattered by the king. And was also given a throne in this world. But he still cannot go home. So he decided to explore a little more. Anyway, they still haven't let me go. Finally got put in a car, kidnapped and taken away. Just because it can only summon the outgoing direction. But 0 times back in the afternoon. I do not accept this kingdom of trash. So, I compensate you with a land in the north. At the same time, it is located next to a forest. But still threatened with ban on revealing state secrets. I don't know anything to reveal. Saw others are not allowed. Talk to him. Banasa tried his best to be friendly. About the contract of demi-humans with humans. Like the world you live in. But this world. Demi-humans are not slaves. You feel pretty good here too. So I asked about where I was going. But the demi-human did not answer. Reminds him of his former land, Kaya. The land where I am a father was brought here. Makes him curious about the demon king of this world. After days of traveling, he finally arrived. What the fuck is this shirt and shorts? You the kingdom still give to you. Magic bag with few heads. So you can create your own survival challenge. In the forest 24 hours. The only problem is that I was warned that there is an army of demons around here. Should be advised to best try to run away. No. Banana thanks for the advice. But no means of transport then go to the district. But he decided to open his magic bag to see. Luckily the way it works is still the same as the old world. So he immediately pulled out the sword inside Ra. It looks fancy, but it's actually junk. You want to check again? Then noticed there was slime behind. These guys are almost everywhere. Because by nature they are quite docile. Unexpectedly, as soon as he finished speaking, he attacked his mother. But Bienare is not stupid. Timely resistance or else. Only Sin is really a useless sword. Just a few cuts and it's all chipped. And it's a soft monster. But right now when leveling up, then your status board has some stats. Fucking lie. No one can play the number 8 horizontally again. And your dog index is still awesome. Voice guidance always. This interface is so cool. Immediately after that, a bunch of his statuses appeared. Comes with a warning about magic bags. Unexpectedly, King Kia touched it. It also provides locator and monster lure. That's why those slim monsters dare attack him. So the king played a trick on him with the 3 sticks. At this time, the system again opened the door to destroy the magic. Be blessed. So the magic was destroyed as easily as eating candy. Is there? I don't understand. Why bother putting it in? Then he decided to find a safe shelter. But before entering was warned. This forest is polluted. The demons produced and dispersed everywhere will cause serious harm to humanity. You are in a difficult situation. Even though Sao was brought here to live. So the system requires you to use 1/3 of your magic power to solve it. But you don't even know how much magic you have. But when accepting to launch magic, it's so wide. A beam of light everywhere. So you also got to level BA. The indexes are also infinite. At the same time, there are so many statuses. On this side, the princess is 0VND in love with her father's work. When he secretly destroyed the brave candidates. Without letting them return to the old world. Let them fend for themselves in the place of the devil's army. But this old man considers the 7 losers as trash. Then the magician reported back. His magic spell was broken. I thought the blonde idiot used it. Because he thought he could use supreme magic as a warrior. But when informed, it comes from the devil's forest, oh my. And you just got to fucking level 367. Without having to fight monsters. Just use 1 eraser. Yet your information index is still infinite. The NASA don't understand much, but oh well. You check your magic power again and it's back to normal. He thought it was because his magic power was too little. He still doubts his ability to purify. Then the system recommends giving you magic. Shape change. So Banaza accept. This grandpa and granddaughter also turned into sweet sister too. I'm addicted but a little shy. Immediately after that he returned to his form of a boy. Then also used teleportation magic. So it flew straight back to the city. So riding a horse carriage for several days made Chicho tired. Banana was a little surprised when the world before. You have to be very talented to use this thing. Then he intended to return to the old world. Of course it can't be that easy. So he decided to live here too. Then earn money gradually. And don't know if there is a union to go to work. Even with the merchant association, it's a bit difficult for you now. Because your relationship here has no connection at all. Can only be found. Adventurer's Place. to receive delivery or kill monsters. So the system suggested grandpa and grandchild again. Near the castle is. It's just like any other adventurers guild. Are all about making money, and have high and low ranks to divide. So he registered under the name Flo. Is the name of the game before Kia. Finally, you are done registering. And he also started to receive missions. You are afraid you can't do things that cost a lot of money. Then heard the voice of a little girl asking for help. Want to find someone to escort me to the forest I just went to. Of course that place is dangerous, so no one accepts. They refused and even pushed her away. So Bianare came to help. The girl saw him and her eyes had a filter on them. But this kid doesn't have much money to pay the salary. Leo brags that he can teleport. Make everyone who hears it panic. But this grandfather and grandson still thought it was normal magic. Because the amount of magic power you consume is not much. While I was thinking, a grandmother and her grandchild pointed a sword at me. Probably thought he was a pedophile, so they wanted to put him in jail. It's true that in every world there are lowly children. Little Barley Rosa. I was surprised to see him use teleportation. Pedophilia is unforgivable. It's so expensive and they have an all-female team. The child thought he was a bad person, so he ran away. So he started to seduce the four guys named Kia. See the move to go out, they accept always. But still a bit cautious. Then he performed in front of them. And take to that forest. Make these kids surprised too. The girl used magic beside him to judge him. Can move such long distances. Then is the supreme magician. Banare still can't believe how good he is. But unexpectedly got respect. Of those people. But this little girl is surprised. When the magic of the forest disappears. Even the demons are gone. Banare calculates the explanation, then the warning system. Secret agent name not revealed. Because that girl Kia is a demon. Then now, the female team started pointing their swords at the little boy. I still don't understand anything. But information about the girl has been noticed by the human race. And surprisingly, this kid also revealed his true form. Anyway, my secret is out. At this point, there is only killing to silence people. Transform into a wolf. And unexpectedly it is one of the four heavenly kings. The mission is to inspect and provide food. Should start catching humans for food. And its power is 4 Kia girls fall down. It's true that a shrimp can fight against generals without age. But B.A. Nasa has nothing to do with it. He even dodged the wolf's attack. Now you have to protect. These 4 are a bit tight. Well, just teleport the Kias back. Let people go, then you have time to play with the wolf. Episode 2. Mum just got here. Dead before anything can happen, so this grandpa and granddaughter. Counterattack decision. Still not used to it, but not too strong. So this grandfather and grandson still call it overwhelming the enemy. 4 heavenly kings, I didn't think I could move. Bainarai intends to arrest him. So the system suggests giving you slave magic. Can control the object of action. But that's too old world. So he did not accept. While thinking of a good idea, the wolf try to escape. If it tries, the system will report it. Still make him use slave magic. If it goes on like this, the wolf will easily escape. But in the end, the one who cannot stand is the 4 heavenly kings. Because its magic power is almost gone. And started to fall down. Because he fell, he used the honor of a soldier. Want to die for his army. But do you want to kill these monsters? But there is a kid Kia who doesn't believe it. because it is a demon. But he was willing to spare his life to make it easier. But with you to these worlds, all races are the same. So the girl realized the truth of life. But I can't believe you're so naive. Finally, it returned to human form. But this kid has been stripped naked. I thought it was small, but it's really big, guys. But Banza saw the girl naked. Turn away, then give him your shirt to cover him. This girl saw the picture of Ga and fell down. And grandpa and granddaughter planned to get things for the broken girl. Who would have thought that because of the lack of energy, he would fall asleep? After everything calmed down, he checked. Back to my magic. Unexpectedly, the number was much more than he imagined. And he began to remember the ethnic people again. Then realize, I myself possess many powerful magics. At this moment the boy woke up. Do not believe the resistance. Magic like me can't do anything to you. I didn't expect the human race to have such strong people. It was also surprising that the magic power had recovered. So then turn back to find him. It's really big. Thanks too. When he used magic to heal himself. Because normally it would have been killed and stripped. Then just now also stripped naked, what else? And the girl was also touched by his actions. Make a vow. Decided not to fight with the human race anymore. Started worshipping Bianessa. Because he has immense power. I wish to dedicate this life. Give your soul big and wide, that is enough. Banana is a bit confused because it's his first time. She really wants to be a servant. Lift the towel to wash the bag for me. You decide to refuse because you don't need it. If you don't need it, give it to us. The little girl's eyes filled with tears, because that request was not accepted. Like a puppy acting spoiled with its owner. I wish I had a puppy like this, and I would be satisfied. It even put its life on the line to threaten. Then of course have to drink quickly. And Nam accepted it quickly, didn't he? I admit this guy is easily fooled by girls. The girl smiled brightly after she tricked him. Then Banasa also explained that he came from another world. I was brought here as a warrior. But he thought it was not appropriate. Because of lack of skills. At the same time also returned to the old world. And was abandoned here again. So he let the child see his form. Made the little girl feel a little surprised. And he explains shape-shifting. To avoid the kingdom's pursuit. So now I don't know what to do for a living. Worry about the baby, in my opinion she won't eat. But of course she knows how to choose civilization. Because the wolf clan has an unwritten law. Will live loyally to the owner. Are those who are recognized by themselves. So Banaza, if it's a I, she will live with you for the rest of her life. Silver hair. His wife refused, so he had to hug her first. On this side, the leper hero returned home defeated 7 times. Failed to conquer the demon king and was destroyed. Almost. It's starting again, this army must be too high. Just seeing the face of the beast makes one afraid of being completely destroyed. And almost only it managed to escape back. He thought it was too good to save a few soldiers. But not talented yet. The old king soon heard news of the battle. Turns out that idiot only dared to stand behind the soldiers. Let the soldiers fight and run away. So these guys don't deserve to be a warrior. Also caused some discontent in the army. Make the old king have a terrible headache. And this idiot is even more unbelievable. It's only been a month, and he wants to be the father of the world. Damn it. Level 91 in 1 month is hack. Well, in my case, it is booked by the system. Only this idiot is high level, but can only defeat weak humans or beasts. Always evil. At this time, the big-hearted maid went to inquire. But this guy used it. Useless warrior. And B.A. Nari is trying to survive in this world. Of course, first you still have to earn money. Then have a place to stay overnight. And the wolf loves you even more. At this time, there was a salesman who thought the two were husband and wife. Make the girl feel all confused. I am also thinking of taking the identity of a couple. To make life easier. Hearing this girl immediately agreed. I still want it so much. Then go back to the adventurer's house to receive the quest. The little girl first saw human things. So quite interesting and amazing. Seeing that he also had something like that, she felt embarrassed. Because according to the rules of his clan, if both sides have the same thing, then that is the ceremony of marriage. So it really likes it. But when asked for name, then this kid wants to declare himself as the 4 heavenly kings. Luckily, B.A. Nara was quick-witted. They decided to live with the human race, so they had to hide. Just then there was an urgent commission. In the north of the city, there is a large herd of monsters. It was the army that destroyed the warriors' army. Should make everyone here worried. Likewise, the bonus also increased by 10 times. Of course, AI is also eligible to participate. Anasa thought it was quite difficult to play, and was about to give up. Then the little girl next to him cheered for him. But I still think I'm too weak to do it. Too much for night action with the girl. Then what to do? So she decided to go hunting alone. To prove that his power is immense. Because he was the one who won the girl. Finally, he had to go along. Why let this child go so dangerously? Right after that, then use teleport to the monster location. Luckily, this place has a vacant house that is allowed by the association. If decided, we'll be here. Until we find those Kia monsters. But this girl is confident she will destroy them. But it also widely declared. Will defeat the devil. I mean, B.A. Narai wins, this girl has no chance. While talking, I heard a 7-bar scream. Quick, when they arrived, they saw the 4 Kias surrounded by monsters. The wolf girl saw these people were so pathetic. Let them die so they don't get in the way. Without receiving real waste. Although this group looks pretty strong. Who would have thought that these monsters would beat me to death? Just when we thought we were going to die, lightning struck the bears. They didn't even know what was going on, but she finished them off. All because he told me. We are once again indebted to this brother. At first they thought he was going to die. But then noticed the little girl behind. Banaza doesn't want this girl to lose her status. So also introduce it as D. But when not introduced, being his wife is a bit sad. I haven't had time to ask for information about why these guys are here. Then a bear jumped out of the banana bush and attacked. This grandmother and grandchild are very angry, and there is someone ruining the party. So just one look made it roll around. For fear. It's true that if you touch the Hudong lion, you will only get a headache. Immediately followed by please spare my life. The main character is mean to it, but with that look in his eyes. Immediately think of a way. That is to make these bears your subordinates. Making Kia's 4 grandmothers and grandchildren even more surprised. For daring to keep a monster of this size as a pet. Then bear it. Moreover, these guys even defeated the brave army. So if you conquer, then listen to me cool. So he used magic to easily subdue. Also turn it into a cute rabbit. Then it is easy to carry everywhere. The Kia guys outside were still in shock. I can't believe someone can play. With a monster like this, should hurry to choose your civilization always. After all, he is the one who saved me many times. Then it also introduced its name. Bali Rosa, Knight of the Knight's Order. Bilesy and Balano are also people in it. But the purpose of these, just want you to teach me how to fight. Then it's too hard for me. Before now, the system always gave me things, but I don't know anything. Then tell about the useless hero. How? It also claims to be looking for talented people. Then it dares to conquer the devil. With the ability to see monsters running ahead like it. Then just need one of the 4 heavenly kings to test everything. But afraid of peeing his pants, so just locked himself in the room. So the knights had to take orders. Level up to be able to fight the bear monster. But actually these 4 are just newbies. Even if we join forces, we can't beat a bear. Let alone an army. Benara really finds it a bit difficult. If you move, it will radiate murderous aura. So Benara quickly explained that this was his wife. Make the girl shy. And the Kias don't believe that he got married so early. And that kid Kia decided to teach us. Fight. Magic that just one sentence lion turns into dog. And Banza also decided to help them a little. It's true that if you get an elephant, you want 2 wives. Just got trained and already wants a place to live. The little girl saw a beautiful opportunity. Agree. Is it possible to sleep with Banasa? Happy but not enjoy anymore, then bear it. I'm sure I'll be drained tonight. On this side, the Devil King received the message that the Wolf King's brat Kia was destroyed. And judgments made by an individual. He did not expect there are people who can use magic to wipe out the entire race. In a flash. Knowing that he is a tough guy, I have to catch him at all costs. Episode 3. After being drained, he woke up. If I didn't expect that little girl Kia was waiting. With a pink nightgown. I dedicate my whole soul to you. But Bianara criticized straight. Make the child act spoiled again. Whose father can stand show? But he still tried to manipulate her. But still later. Every night I get squeezed out. Just said it was going to kill me. Who would have thought Bali Rosa? Enter the newlyweds' room without knocking. Then a scene of disastrous misunderstanding. The next day he also got to go to practice. This time it's fighting a giant pig. But before he could even swing his sword, he ran away in smoke. Despite being taught by what? But the chickens. These do not really know how to combine together. So attack is quite boring. Actually, I'm so bored I want to say it right away. The shooter is not lethal. One used a little and ran out of magic power. Should be herded like a flock of chickens. At first I thought it was something, but it turned out to be just chickens. This young couple is quite hospitable to their guests. Give them a warm, beautiful and comfortable room. Because of getting money from Kia Mission. Should rent a big house for these useless people to stay. Still in charge of being a good wife. Cook for my husband. But the baby bean left the raw meat intact. Of course, humans do not dare to eat raw food. He was about to go grill, but I stopped him. Basically, it is a beastman, so it thinks eating raw meat is good. Then he also reprocessed everything. The Kia guys thought he used magic to cook. But magic runs on rice. Also thanks to BA Lai Ro SA for helping. And this girl is actually better at cooking than fighting. Because she was originally a daughter of a noble family. But lost fame. Should cook for yourself. Dai still doesn't believe in these things. Can be eaten as well as raw. Just assume these things are for the weak. That Narale advised her to try it. So also regret to eat. Delicious food, if you complain, you will have to bear it. Think of humanity life. But still very strong mouth. Basically, I still want to keep some shame. Then he brought the gift to receive the award. Each group makes everyone surprised. Because the quantity is so much. Must know one child, one target exchange hard. But here is a pile. Making Bianasa even more noticeable. The little girl decided to go shopping for a bit. I told him I had something personal to do, so I wanted to go alone. Then the association manager came and wanted to talk. With you a little. And it turns out this kid wants to go to cooking school. Why is Elau so mysterious on this side? The association announced. His achievements have been outstanding. Should want, I will help the brave warrior to conquer the devil. If successful, he will be made an honorary knight. BNRA Type 1 need it. Protecting a useless person is just a hindrance. Not only did I not get a sound, I also did not get a bite. Banaza does not understand this story. In this world is very good. But not with me. He is not from this world. Maybe he decided to refuse outright. Then wait for that kid Kia to come back. But it looks like the cooking is a bit messy. In class, it's all about causing trouble, not studying at this point. Determined but insignificant skill. Not to mention going to ruin people's class. Now the useless warrior. Still having fun. Fuck it, the scandals are pushed out. And heard of the exploits of Banaza. Are those whose kingdom want to summon a soldier for this idiot. He still thinks he is the father, so he doesn't care much. And unexpectedly the king sent messengers to wait for the soldiers. But you never listen. But this king father is wrong, then stop it. How many times have you sent someone? Why do you want to destroy that kingdom? Like a relaxed guy, so I don't care. And on this side the girls. Taking care of the fields for you. Forget his sword practice responsibility. The archer girl is still struggling. I dare not shoot cute things. Although it is a duck with many eyes. And Ba Nai gave the magic girl the ring. Magic power. Of course it has a lot of energy when worn. But before I could put it on, the wolf scared me. Just try to wear it on your ring finger. Will you see the sun tomorrow? The child was afraid of peeing his pants. As for Ba Lyro SA, even a worm can't beat it. Everything is Ba Na Ra. So D shows power, always let understand. Don't make green tea there, or you'll get burned. There is also a little girl in the bushes following everyone. In the next meals, the dishes were all very delicious. And it's all because of your hard work. The girl wants to be a gay wife, so she has to be like that. Studied very hard and then became my wife. Then she also has a gift for Ba Shout Tanner. That's what her teacher taught her before. Completely quit stimulants Cho Ba Nara. It is not tasty. Outside, the girl wearing the devil's hat couldn't believe her eyes. Unexpectedly, she is now someone's wife. Kanho bride white dress. Was the top warrior of the Demon King. But now sleeping with a human. I was thinking when some kid caught me. So go to the principal to drink tea. And I say straight out that my husband is the best. The devil is a cheapskate. So the Demon Kings should go home. Ba Hannah heard that, and was a bit scared. The girl was just ordered to investigate. She had no bad intentions. But what is this? How can it be ugly? Then she confirmed that she is married now. Now her husband doesn't sell himself to capitalism anymore. The girl was so scared that she drank hot tea. Then still tried to pay attention to her senior. Happy with an AI. but forgot about the devil. Decided to use magic appraisal. But of course the age of the goose can see the index. The devil is also old. Then change the subject to the area. So Banaza said he cleaned the whole place. This kid still can't believe it. But even more shocked when she didn't react at all. Because it turns out that when purifying, I also send my brother away. Go back to the old people. When not good. But I don't want to mention it. I don't know. Worried because he had sent his brother-in-law to the afterlife. I also do not want to say too much. Because very few humans have the ability to purify. But the author said that Guy's role is over. Even though I haven't had time to act yet. And saying Ra is a bit humiliating. The 4 heavenly kings died early and lost all face. Got the girl who loves boys in the first life again. Then it is good to go back to grandparents early. The 4 Kia kids outside were shocked. It did not expect that the wolf last time was the devil. And that little cat Kia saw the enemy already. So decided to handle it all here. But don't be stupid. She hates the most the green tea girls who rely on others. Her husband's intimacy is still far away. But the war still goes on. And 3 Hertz Tanner was quite interested, so he didn't think much of it. The little cat Kia rushed in and used some cat-scratching tricks. I didn't expect him to easily cancel his move. And then tie him up. Finally know your place. The 2 sides sat down and talked again. Tell the whole story. But because it moves quite well, so they don't have time to report back. With no defeat of the monster. Careless, it destroys the whole kingdom. Now the little cat is back. Carry Theo to go Banaza. Must be an elite army. Confident that you can scare me, but no. On the contrary, he enjoyed it much more. Because the dragon world is so damn rare. Its stuff is so expensive. Merchant blood rose immediately. As long as I can make money, I will capitalize on you immediately. Then he used divine magic. Like a goddamn thing, you set to kill everything. Then told the brown girl to throw the hoe away. Doll add a little strength to defeat Mother Dragon. So the girl got the title of Dragon Slayer. So Kia also wants it, but it's too late. They all ran away. Meanwhile, the devil is observing the situation. Unexpectedly, there are people who are so powerful. Should find a satisfactory solution. Episode 4. Another day has passed. To prepare for a surprise attack like the last one. This grandfather and grandson created a barrier around the house. The enemy comes and welcomes. She confidently beat up the soldiers who dared to flirt with her husband. Besides, NASA actually doesn't want to fight the devil. Because of this grandfather and grandson. Killed his brother-in-law himself. Should feel guilty in heart. At this time, Kia was still absorbed in her new title. Is a dragon slayer with high stats. So is its clog. Has also been honored as a holy weapon. Bally Rosa doesn't talk much. It wants to get down to business every day. Hunt large numbers of magical beasts. This girl practices hard every day. But those Kia kids also know their place and go to practice. Can't be lazy when staying at someone else's house. But the blonde girl Kia cried 2 lines. Because best friend did not get the title of Dragon Slayer. With that title, then how many brave men want to have? Then maybe like his father before. Restore the family's noble title. Now a stranger comes looking for me. An old acquaintance. When Yosa feels doubtful about the story. This is the magical forest after all. Coming here to find someone seems quite suspicious. Should always guess the possibility of wanting to find Banasa again. or go to the place of the deed. And unexpectedly he said he wanted to go find the remains. So this girl decided to go to the old man's side. Because of speculation that it might be someone in the military. Lucifer. And this girl wants to ask why she is looking for her. And he also asserted himself from the Demon King army. But actually came here to see the situation. But no meaning. Just come talk and then go back. So want to send message to FNG. Hidden words that only 2 people know. Then he left and left the name Go Rai. So Bali Rosa Alderman. The one whose army the devil has come to. Frenzy was annoyed that the old man used a fake name. And that's for her to do. Shocking news. A knight apprentice. Dare to point the sword at a demon king. This kid was shocked when he heard it. I thought it was just a lie. After knowing that he was pointing his sword at the devil. Not afraid of death is strange. And know that the next morning he came again. But our main character is welcoming. Not afraid at all. Bali Rosa just ran to do the laundry. Unexpectedly met the devil here. Then when he sat down, the devil again emitted murderous aura. For the crime of stealing one's own person. Publicly. And the little girl Kia was still sitting trembling next to him. Frenzy doesn't look scary at all. The old devil also does not like to beat around the bush. Want to lure him to his side. So you, the human race, must stand on the side of the human race. And of course also to help the old king. Simultaneously, I am not from this world anyway. I don't have time to manage this crap. But then the devil told him the reason. War breaks out. But actually no one knows the specific reason why. Only know the war between demons. Human race erupted from the first generation of demon kings. In short, these 2 races hate each other from the past. So war will happen anyway. If you want, find an excuse. If you don't want, find another reason. And unexpectedly the devil. The first is the alien of this world. That era when the human race was heavily oppressed. Then the foreigners appeared and there was a protest. So the war has lasted for 500 years. Even if you want it, it can't end. In a short time. And there have been 12 generations of demon kings. So the ideas about war is also very different. And he did not want war. But also do not want humanity. Have a strategy to destroy the demons. Mine. So I really want you to come back mainly to balance the forces. But I say frankly that I'm not on any side. Even if you radiate a terrible murderous aura, I'm not afraid. Should make the devil quite interested. The first person is not afraid of his own power. But he will still come back to advise you. Rather try to hold on to seduce him. After he left, the Kias dared to run away. And actually the girl Bali Rosa died with her eyes open. The next day also woke up. And also feel less scared. But just entered Khan's room. Saw the devil sitting eating breakfast. Here. Lost my brain again. Then quickly run away. Continue the days of hiding from the devil. But wherever she is, there is him. Escape the alliance, baby. Because he wants to talk to this girl. And come find her every day. No matter what I do, the devil appears. So always afraid to find excuses. On this side of the kingdom, we can spy on the situation. Demon King entering and exiting the adventurer's residence. And your information is also being investigated. Make this king angry. Because he dared to refuse the old man's invitation. And dare to let the devil in there. Thought of joining the devil army. At this time, the princess knows best stood up to advise his stupid father. Don't be so stupid. Just one stupid move and you're screwed. But he is the king, so of course he heard everything. A stupid king plus a stupid warrior is beyond saving. He intended to lead troops to force him to submit. Wrong mother always go with. A bear that can't even fight dares to fight phoenix. Determined to be early. And the demon king was complained by his army. Because this old man is always going somewhere. Turns out I'm interested in B.A. Nare. Want to find you to continue talking. Anyway, talking to you is easy. So wish. I will help my army. But was gossiped about by the army, because he went to the human race. The stupid cat was quite curious as to what he was doing. And B.A. NASA is making money. By selling items from dragons. Should try a little. Before public launch. Then this girl asked why not listen to the old king. Then you also have a bright future, right? But probably because of G-Fan. So he doesn't want to fight with the devil. And actually this kid has realized it too. Himself received extremely terrible power. So if you are on any side, that side will benefit greatly. That's the kindness that G-Fans love about him. Just then the old devil appeared again. Of course, because he came too much, so the barrier was set up, too bored to warn. But it turns out it has to be like that. This time the appearance is the stupid warrior. It brought its whole army here to threaten you. Think you are the father of the world. But did not know that he was Hartheen Lap. Stupid even God cannot save. Think you are the center of a black hole. Damn, it's powerful. Known as a brave man, but forced the army to destroy the devil. Then take credit for it. Anasa is still quite the noble fire element. Don't want to make a fuss because of so many lives. I also don't want to join with any fan. Those knights spoke up to defend him. Then accused of being an accomplice of the devil. Then used his name to threaten. This is the limit of B.A. Nare. Speak softly but do not listen, want to get beaten. So the people here also decided to stand up and protest. Because they also know what is right. After living here happily for months. That idiot Kia is still threatening loudly. I'm tired of listening, so I use magic. Handle it now for fast. Move your whole area to another place quickly. And that idiot Kia was shocked. And then heard the demons appear. Started to fear again and ordered the soldiers to protect. Then never mind. I thought it was because of these guys that it was so bad. Decided to send troops to conquer the human race. So the army also appeared strong. The stupid and brave ghost Jiangkia was scared and ran away. I also went to another place for convenience. Find a place where you won't be disturbed. And just continue to live a happy life. Episode 5. But the problem is stress now. Is the demon army launched an attack on the human race. And the number of casualties is huge. It is a war not. Cannot be avoided. The damage to this kingdom is also quite stressful. The old king still sat pointing with his 5 fingers. Hope hero help. Now they need to summon the magicians. To purify everywhere. And can't rely on that useless Kia. At this time, the generals of the demon race began to appear. Directed by the devil himself. But he did not want to continue the war and withdrew troops. Because he knew that the human race was about to use purification. Want to protect his soldiers. At this moment the smoke is trying to purify everywhere. But his life is still quite peaceful. Next to his wife. Mum, it's early in the morning and the baby already wants to eat the main dish. But have something to eat first, just to be safe. And I'm still trying. Find customers to buy your stuff. And want to learn more about market prices. That others also want to bring food to sell. Anyway, they have a pretty big source of land. At the same time, find some more horses to raise. Anyway, the move has been moved. Rosa and the magical girl felt a bit useless. Fendi is confident that he can raise these two children. Just now in the kingdom. Then why the tree is used up and purified. They wait for a long time. To prevent the devil from returning. Because the magic's effectiveness weakens after 3 months. And for the time being they only have peace. But the situation is the magician's is falling into a coma due to exhaustion of magical power. And it takes them at most 2-3 months to recover. And the old king was also a magician. Should also need care. Even Ray himself is worried about this kingdom. Work so hard. And before he wakes up, the girl will be in charge. This kingdom. Decision to restrict and strip the status of a warrior. Because he is just a loser. Cannot contribute anything to the country. Like some thirsty guy. But April 30th is about to come back to cry. Other officials wanted to summon new warriors. But they don't have enough magic to summon. Decided to summon a prophet. The brave man. Shocked to be stripped of title. Still think he is the father of this world, so argue back. But of course the soldiers were still quite. Despised this idiot. At this time, the Kia couple. Quite happy together. Like having a baby, that I am not abandoned in this world. It was also his fear when he came here. The next day, the other guy suggested going on a date. Decided to stay home and help everyone with housework. Anana was a bit shy, but Fendi quickly agreed. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is a crime. So they went on their honeymoon as a newlywed couple. After having fun, let's continue to have fun. Anyway, someone will help with the housework today. And Banaza wants to buy for this girl. Because this girl has contributed a lot to this family. So they decided to go shopping everywhere. Search everything. And get to the jewelry booth. So with the mistress's advice, I found her a pretty necklace. Make the girl fascinated forever. Making Chobi a grandmother and grandchild Kia still not know what happened. Is happening. That makes them feel jealous. For being loved. At night we cuddle and sleep together. But he let the baby cuddle. It's true that the Wolf clan really likes kiss. At this time the fake hero started stealing again. Just because he was stripped of his position. But the bitch next to him also manipulated his mind. I think this guy will be reinstated. That's it. Make it more illusion. So decided to go find treasure to defeat the devil. Because he thought he was the brave one. Started to envy Banaza. So the more the power supply becomes. Unexpectedly there was a voice beside him. Ask him to release it for power. Then lure the fool to his place. Want to draw the sword to liberate. On the contrary, this idiot will have wishes of their own. And only it can hear that sound. Then because of being blinded. And unexpectedly cheap to launch my non-Hyra. Ruler of the source of light and darkness. And it seems only this idiot can hear the voice. Hers. But the girl next door doesn't know anything. Still shaking with fear. And Hyre grant this fool his wish. As long as it wants something it has. Then princes. Also summon the prophet here. Want to find a solution before magic clear. Void. Want even a small hope. Can save this country. And right after that, then everyone is bound by a collar. Of course it cannot be removed. Should know that someone has broken into the treasury here. And the prophet recognized the cycle of the sin. And the A is that become sacrifices will all lose their heads. Shield for fear and disbelief. So the little princess also told the old story. The king of this kingdom wished to destroy the demon king. And the devil. And paid half the population of the 6th century. Must rely on all the magicians to join forces. Only then can we defeat this mailman. And that seal has now been broken by that AI. And someone made a wish with the devil. They only have time. Until the wish comes true. Should ask the prophet for information. She warned that true bravery has been summoned. What a sign to summon random spirits. Just summon the trash. The one who needs it doesn't respect it, as the elders said. Have it, don't keep it, lost, don't look for it. So they mentioned Flo or Banza. So they want to find him as soon as possible. But now division is a serious problem. Because there will be no strategy to protect this place. So she decided to go find it herself. And he started making his armor shop. And of course it is also extremely beneficial. At the same time, he also has a reputation for importing dragon meat. But he decided not to reveal his story. So they didn't say much and bought his stuff. Want to do business to get his secret tree for profit. I also want to sell other magical beasts. So he also hurriedly bought it. This deal is too good to miss. Over here the 2 Kia nieces are admiring. Because you can do so many things. The wolf girl was quite proud. So Bali Rosa. Jealous that Fendi has a husband who is both good and talented. So that kid Kia threatened. But it just wants to find someone like that. So I was introduced to the devil's place. Make it just shop non-stop. Immediately after that, he also went home to show off his achievements. Sell your stuff. Then thank Bali Rosa for introducing me. Then they decided to go back home. And Fendi is quite happy that her husband is so good. Want to be your model family. Husband Chan, wife Slurp. Was chatting happily, then got notification. Have demons approaching. Right after Hai Ra also appeared. And it turns out it does its job. That is to kill you. Because of being preyed by that stupid guy. Frenzy reacted quickly and stood up to protect. So a slash across the person. Make him not believe his eyes. Only care about wife and don't want to think about anything else. Then Bia glasses, Rosa reminded him to use magic. But recover from a wound this deep. Then it won't work. So worried when the baby is about to leave. Hai-Ra continues to attack continuously. Make this place a mess. As for you and everyone else, there is absolutely no problem. Also learn the magic of light and darkness. Anasa is very angry. If you dare to touch my wife, then get it done soon. Episode 6. Prepare to have a baby soon. For daring to touch the main character's wife. And she is also a girl who cheats on her husband. Cute cheese sticks too. So the sin of life can be forgiven. The sin of life is hard to forgive. To blind yourself with infatuation. The results are easy to see. He used time reversal. To return the girl to her pre-state. Hyde was shocked after hearing that. Cannot trust a human. Has the ability to reverse time. Before I could ask for food, my mother punched me in the mouth. So much but can't do anything. You punch me to understand the problem. At this point I'm on serious mode. His life is only jujube. I can come in a bit. Finally got punched in the head, causing facial dislocation. I dare not shock you with your infinite level. Defense is there, but it is ineffective. So eat hit continuously on the snout. Fendi finally woke up. Bali Rosa also explained that it was all done by B.A. Naza. Then they looked at him too. Saw beating a good girl until her mouth bled. Good less keep more, what the hell is good? G fans love him even more. Because my husband came out to protect me. Lots of money inside, lots of love outside. It is the quintessence that women love very much. She also wants him to kill that kid Kia. But remember what he said before, he didn't want to kill anyone. Then realized that man because of me. So angry. Hide his shin but not much. I thought the lake reported the weasel. Finally met you also turned off the power. Luckily fans came to ask for help. Otherwise Kia must be crazy. But actually he was angry but still had control. But feeling the warmth from her made him very happy. Both have the process of giving dog food to everyone. At this time, the princess had teleported outside the castle. Want to go and hear the news. But unexpectedly the necklace. Quickly broken. And now the stupid warrior was discovered. Trash itself. That still like to blame others. But at this moment, a vengeful spirit appeared. And entered the prostitute next to him. And it seems to have been sealed for a long time. The previous code was the light and darkness demon. Now is the dark wizard. Unfortunately, this guy was unlucky enough to be turned into a monster. The loophole is to open your mouth and demand revenge on this kingdom. Later to meet the main character. Then like that kid. They named Ghost. But that idiot finally got cured. Oh my god. Easy, just ask. Lost the name of the legendary devil. Still can't believe I'm recovered. Then just listen to your wife. So I save you or else. But they still don't know how to deal with this kid. Because the soldiers are definitely helpless. So I'm thinking of sealing this brat again. Let it sleep for a few thousand more years. And it turned out that he had seen the girl's memories before. So know who the fool is. Did this bullshit. But this shocked the kid. When humans can use magic again. That only it can use. He also told Ra the secret of this Heisey chicken. Should consider bringing it back to the palace. But G-fans don't let it go that easily. Make this brat become her husband's servant. Anaza has some objections, but they are not significant. If the wife decides, then just listen, son. And throw it in the palace. It's still dangerous. And this one is strong too. But carrying Theo also helps a lot of work. The thing is, Kia is always showing it. No more state secrets. And also because of the wolf's characteristics, that's why it's like that. Still hesitated because Kia slashed it. But it quickly regained its spirit. More than people think. But since my wife said so, I have to do it. Recruit this crazy Kia who once wanted to kill him to the team. Decided to forgive him. This child unexpectedly met a grandfather and grandson. Not human at all. Because people should be much more abundant. Should feel Banaza very interesting. Decided to obey it, but it was evil. Anama is a little confused now. It was a little too much Tay. Oh my god, my grandfather recruited a dark-blooded person to join his team. It is very Chi wants him to protect her. The stronger the more you like it, the worse it is. There you evil Himin fan. Naturally find an opponent for her husband. Now have to bristle with the team. Then he decided to restore the destruction of this place. Then him re-curious to say. I don't want you to use the magic that saved me again. Because this magic only changes time. In the area around the specified object and unaffected areas, there will be unexpected things. Even this kid can only be used within the scope of an individual. But it seems wrong. Bay Nara with normal people's sound meaning. If your index is correct, it is infinite. Should be able to use the magic of the transcendent. Can comprehend all the magic of the system. That's why he learned the magic skills of the demon. Then you can use magic to repair it. Then it also appeared with the servants at home. But it looks like everyone is a bit scared. Because unexpected, the legendary demon appears here again. But then B.A. Nara picked it up like a stray cat. After settling that brat down. Then Banaza sat down and reflected on beating people like that. Then Bali Rosa appeared and confided in him a few things. Fendi's mother knows, so tell each other soon. But your problem is, do not want to use this power to threaten others. Still don't know this, how it was created to be used. So the little girl's sermon continued. It's all about meeting the right person at the right time. So she broadened her knowledge. No more being fooled. So also realize what life is like. And little Fendi sat in the room waiting for him. Probably want to answer questions or something. But the baby doesn't seem happy at all. So Bia Naza is quite worried. So the girl pressed Ray down and forced him to answer the question right away. But mostly this girl is worried. Because he might go back to the old world. All because Hisa said. Now he can use the magic of the devil. Then it is possible to return to the old world. So she really wants to go with you. Because of you, this baby accepts everything. So Banaza also hugged and comforted him. His old world was quite harsh. And I will not leave her here. Now officially confess. Because I almost lost the baby. So now I understand the importance of this first wife. Without you I cannot live. But for her the first day. Accepted him as husband. And realized the true feelings when I met you. So the two of them continued their conversation. Couple at night. And now I decided to let go of the past. Let's have a passionate night tonight. Unexpectedly, the little girl Hyra came to ruin the party. And it was he who witnessed it all. B.A. Na Ray is so shy. The other four did not dare to appear. Just dare to listen through the door. Episode 7. Now the princess tries to find an adventurer. Every description is exactly the same as the main character. But those people here have never heard of it. I like that. So finding people will be quite difficult. But on this side people continue their lives. Happy eating. Hi, I'm a servant, so now I know how to cook. I also thought about using magic to cook. But Fendi wanted to make it for her husband herself, so she stopped. And this kid started too. Prepare to be squeezed out of labor. But it is also confident. Can do any job quickly. Should make the other four feel. Become a parasite. Banaza still can't get used to his form of address. But this grandmother and grandchild are quite stubborn, so we have to give in. Then people could not accept the scene. I will become a parasite. Should decide to work hard. Do it like animal science. From planting trees to raising horses. They don't want to be the one who can't pay the bills. Living. The little witch began to miss her family again. But because the girl withdrew from the knighthood. So life does not want to be strong anymore. But still carefully taught by the main character. So the baby has also developed quite a lot. And also did not want to let down his teacher. taught a slow learner with all his heart. Thinking, then heard the gardener's 7-tone voice. Besides Ra there is a horse. Ran to ruin its fall. Is a horse beast and it aims at them to attack. Luckily, I was able to use magic to defend myself. So it seems like no way I was hurt at all. And it turned out that Ballyrosa brought it back. Because I see it is quite hyperactive, so I don't want to destroy it. But it attacked humans, so we had to kill it. So they decided, must be student to fight this hyperactive horse. But then the pony boy told the bear. Back to old form. And the girl tamed the horse easily. Then they decided to buy a piece of land around here. And decided to discuss the plan with everyone. At this time, the young couple was walking down the street. Even though I'm just selling equipment. But Kia still wants to take advantage. This opportunity is available anytime, anywhere, because now they are officially husband and wife. And Banaza is happy just having her by his side. After he brought the goods to the shop owner. Then he was full of praise. Decided to try adding a little magic stone to make the price higher. Of course the price is extremely high because it is quite rare. Fendi is still in love with her husband. But soon realized something was wrong. Now Princess. Still dispatching troops to search. Then a brave man appeared from the sky. Monster. Make everyone scared and run away. Then our main character. Also give Racy love. Because the townspeople seem to be in danger. So they have to withdraw their strength. The dark demon Rama is looking for the princess. Should try to capture the little princes. Hyra has also found the two people. Because of feeling the evil. And pointed out that the monster was actually a human incarnate. Then Rai revealed the identity of the dark magician. Is the most powerful magician to ever rule this kingdom. And is the user of the forbidden dark magic of the human race. Should have been punished by the brave Trin. And was also sealed with the High family. And this seal is unsealed, then Kia will be revived. But Hyra blamed everything on that fake hero. Then this kid part decided to destroy the village destroyers. Destroy the neighborhood. But first, you must ask the owner's permission. And he also agreed only to protect the people. And of course he also joined the war. And the little princess was threatened and also completely know about the identity of the magician. Not much to say, already want to attack princes. But Hisa appeared in time to protect. Making Cho unable to believe his eyes. Hisa said she was listening to her master's orders. Kiatai is so perforated that he dares to attack this devil. Who would have thought that all the transformations would be broken so easily? So he decided to send the other gorilla to attack. But in general, it still doesn't work at all. Then worse than High Ray, then how can you beat it? So decided to use cheap power to release darkness. To shape the stupid monkey to become more deformed. The princess was scared when she saw it. But High Ray is like nothing. Kia just smiled a little. Then its magic is broken. Of course it was done by Banaza. And Hisa for not resolving it quickly. So it prays will solve the remaining. And quickly made the Kia disappear again. And the last of the fake heroes also returned to human form. Almost done. High Rai will subconsciously teach that brat. And Bien Nare decided. Let the soldiers handle the rest. Just then the princess appeared. It is a joy when the person who is looking for has found it. Then respectfully greeted him for saving her. It seems that this girl is quite sensible. And always say the main point is looking for you to ask for help. because that brave Kia is just a fake. But of course he also refused. I don't want trouble. Besides, having a beautiful life with a wife is a sin. Kings and lords are just like this. Right after returning, the Kia kids also come talk to him. Want to expand this land for capturing the horse spirit to train. So the demand for large land is quite high. Can grow more things. Besides, Ray use medicine too. Shipping is also quite fast. Frenzy can't believe that magical beasts listen to humans. But with experience, this girl. Easy to tame horses. But buying land still has to rely on you. Besides, the land price is not cheap at all. Buy large lot, then that price is right. But these people are poor and ragged. Where do I get the money to buy it? But Banaza decided to pay for that land. Just need a manager is enough. With you receive 30% of their land acquisition fee. So he was quite enthusiastic about working. So now just farming can make money. Why risk your life? Banaza also suggested difficult types for her husband. Because I can use magic. I don't have to worry. Just satisfy the cultivation conditions is easy. Prepare not to accept, because we'll have to rely on you quite a lot. Should want to grow it yourself. Who would have thought that Ray would be in charge of this? Because of using her magic. Then there will be nothing to worry about. The conditions. It is the sunshine. But if you use magic to manage effectively, then it is another matter. That's pretty cool, so people want to try it too. And the devil girl decided to go study magic in the city. And the green bean, he was recruited as a teacher again. It is also because Banaza taught successfully that. So it also has a large amount of knowledge about magic. Simultaneously noticed, commonly used magic is useful in life. So can be applied to growing seedlings. So everyone decided to try a small area first. If the taste is not up to standard, there is no need to try too hard. But since you said so, then have to accept it. Ray is in charge of a part of the field. So everyone seems to be quite attentive. Besides, they also got jobs. Appropriation. And now, I am also finding the job I want to do. Decided to open a shop in this world. So Fanji does not prevent but supports. And it has the devil's place to buy things. Just make him come and support. But that would make the people become scared. Besides, she had thought of that case too. Should catch ghosts. Ethnicization. Because it wants to support everything for her husband. Then he gave her a ring. Made from a beautiful stone he found himself. It is the wedding ring that proves their love. So their life was happy until old age. As for the brave man, he is now in prison. High probability that these two will be executed for destroying the village. But the fool still does not accept that fact. Episode 8. Green Beans and Pennywort. Just blink. And the little girl Bali Rosa is about to get stuck. And the person it takes back is none other than is the new virtual devil. Also recognized as Queen of the Demon King Army. He even vowed to give it to her. The whole world. Make it so confusing. But luckily it was all just a dream. The truth is a bit scary. And unexpectedly, after a while of meeting, now he misses the devil again. Then the days of still working for a salary. At BA's house. Now it is also quite capable when possible. Can cook cake. But because of the dream yesterday, I was busy thinking. Fendi realized that she might have feelings for him. So it becomes more exciting. Because it thinks AI is just like its race. making Kia feel extremely confused. Then those guys didn't hear the whole story. Came to gossip. The style of the neighbors. Then just mentioned the name, making the girl even more confused. But it still tries to deny that it is not. I thought the devil came here to take my life. But after a while of manipulating the psychology of the neighbors, then this girl also started thinking nonsense. Besides, there was a couple next to them. Just married. So Kia is also quite interested. Meeting of two people. Fans, of course, do not need to say much. Because you are also quite a lot of great things. And actually, if she loves you, then just say you love her. Also, do not pay much attention. And it chooses its mate through a battle. So you winner is the baby always. So the love just slowly goes up steadily. I didn't expect BA to yell at me. Rob was standing behind and heard everything. At this time, barricades around the city signal for you. Because he wanted to guard against approaching demons and magical beasts. And almost, AI also senses the power of the demons. And now the barrier is not destroyed. Should decide to monitor the city situation. The little devil army girl is watching. Meanwhile, the kingdom is discussing countermeasures. Get notified. The main character gives away a large amount of gold coins. The Jode is a gold coin issued by the palace. Then Princess Lei remembered what he said. Basically, I don't want to fight. Should forget to give back your stuff. And according to the books, those gold coins are only for one person. A summoned person, but not back to the old world. Also the one who was chased to the magical beast forest. So according to them, it is likely the same person. The princess understood the situation, should decide to go sorry brother. And here is another news. The fake hero ran away. So now can only go hunt down. Still quite guilty towards Bia hacking me. And that stupid guy Tucci. Still trying to escape. Life now is called the bottom of society. Become a nationally wanted criminal. But before leaving, still do not forget the habit of stealing. Also sneaked in and got some things from the magic bag. But it is still quite proud. This guy's brain is probably just hanging there for show. But when checked, there was no money in the bag. So stupid that there is no way to save it. Who would have thought I would find a treasure one day? Inside is just a shovel. But because of shouting too loudly, the soldiers heard. But they quickly escaped. Thanks to digging a big hole to hide. And it is indeed a treasure. But it was very difficult to get out. This side is the devil army. Still investigating B. Ahat Taza. Because he teleported away, they have not found his location. And he understood too. Magic translate impossible. Go places never been. So there is no way you will go abroad. But his generals do not understand why. The devil is only concerned to BA's bullying Ray. Also true because the present law is clear. Still active. They cannot go further inside. So the stupid cat suggested to his king. So was scared by the devil. In general, it is still not understood. The true power of BA over Ra. A lone person, use a push spell on a large area. Just a little careless. Then feel the army also discolored. So now I can only make peace with that person. But there is still a kid named Kia who doesn't know how to behave. Always argue back. The devil's threat. But just pat her head. Because he knows the young ones. Then you will not understand. Even though this kid got beaten up once, she still forgot. With the real devil. Also do not want to conquer the human race. And then the younger brother heard the news. was extremely angry when his brother did that. It is unacceptable to invite the human race. Join the army. Lucifer. I saw this girl still pumping up the bad stuff. Plus this kid has a bit of a short circuit in his head. Mindless. So easily manipulated by that Kia. Always thought that demons must destroy everything. Why do humans have such a bad view of demons? It's because of idiots like this. Saw it, and decided to create a reaction. Take back the title of Demon King from his brother. To be able to satisfy what you want. Decided to create his own new era. At this time the young couple. Still quite happy together. Despite the reaction from the magic barrier. But it seems like everyone don't feel much. So all activities are still quite exciting. This couple decided to go out and have some alone. Besides, the food here is quite fresh and delicious. Just then they passed a grocery store. Mrs. Hoodie's. Because she is old. So it is impossible to continue working. On top of that, there are problems with old business partners. In the recent battle against the Demon King, the old partners have suffered heavy losses. Along with the shipping route was also damaged. So maybe it's time to give up. Now they feel sad. Because of the consequences of war. Even a distant land is affected quite a lot. Even so, there are still new shops popping up like mushrooms. Then they decided to go into a shop for lunch. But met beer glasses of Rosa here. Decided to treat 2 people to a meal. So their dream of eating alone was shattered. This little brat's royal rank has been promoted to the rank of lieutenant. There are also quite a few. Because it worked pretty hard. To forget the sight of the devil. And were both taught by 2 people. So we have this result. Was about to go in when the little girl appeared. Because he felt a powerful magic power approaching. I'm afraid he appeared in the middle of this street. I am preparing. But Fendi stopped it. And it turned out to be the appearance of the devil. Finally he found him. So they decided to sit down and eat together. And little Barley Rosa is still scared. I'm afraid I'm about to marry the devil. And he was quite happy to have dishes like this. Because in the demon race, you can only eat raw food. But before Kia, when he was a spy, went to the human taverns to eat. Her decision to use magic to block sound. And when the devil asked, then Kia became more and more panicked. Frenzy always praises the girl to new heights. And this devil, quite a monarch, understand the importance of a country. So, he just recruited people like BA and Ra. Four cups of Yosa were furious when he knew everything. But want to invade her place. But actually this kingdom is his. Are also facing the risk of extinction. Because the witnesses are also the instigators. 3 Hertz Tara is curious because he lives with Fendi. No problem. But the problem is that there is a demon ancestor inside the body. That is the difference between 2 races. And there are individuals who can control the demon ancestor. At the same time vice versa. And it seems that drugs will be harmful to humanity. That is the situation that the northern forests once suffered. But Shibai and horse monsters are also exceptions. After talking, the devil decided to leave. And the main character also decided to tell his identity. At the end of the day, they went to meet the others. Only Beer Glass's Rosa is still quite thoughtful. Ahadza appears to have a wall separating it. Interracial. So hug the baby from behind. I want to take advantage of every moment to be close to each other. So fans are quite happy. And now the guy is struggling to climb up. Because Kia's pair of peaches is quite heavy. It's a bit difficult. The brave man looked up and saw that the rice cake was so hot that it fell off. Episode 9. Family life is getting more and more fun. Baina Ra with Fendi and children. Always have happy days. And Fendi is still studying hard. Also taught family dishes by the teacher. So this couple is also preparing to have a baby. Life is happy. Then the princes came. And also said frankly they recognized his identity. Later, then everyone sat down to talk to each other. But because there is something important, so the princess just wanted to say it privately. Frenzy, of course, did not intend to let the princess have any power. Why let two people have sex alone? And Banaza also confirmed that must have his wife to talk. If you don't agree with that, then let's not discuss it anymore. Just hearing this makes the girl feel high. The child has no way, but had to sit and talk with two people. And the others will go outside. Immediately after, only 3 princesses were left kneeling down. Sorry. For being disrespectful to a warrior. But you also determine. I am just an ordinary businessman. No matter what the princess does, I will bear it. With also no princess not only come here to apologize. The princes also got straight to the point and gave A of a map. Show the military strength of this kingdom. Position of army commanders. Turns out there is a major problem. Because the liquidation is about to expire. Then it will create opportunities. Let the demon army invade again. But the magicians. Then there is no strength left to recover. Although taking advantage of the terrain to arrange the battlefield. Go further. Then it cannot be distributed everywhere. So, of course want to ask the brave to protect unprotected places. Because now the brave man is sure. Will not fight for humanity anymore. Listen up to here. The little wife was angry and didn't want to talk anymore. Just give orders without thinking. Also arrest the capital people. Don't want war involved in this. But the main problem is that the old king wakes up. Then we'll bring troops to bother the brave warrior again. Of course not a threat. Because he is as old as a goose, he wants to threaten them. But really, the princess wanted to do the best she could. Disrespectful pursuit of true warriors. And sue fake hero. And force the king of this kingdom to abdicate. I want NASA to help me carry out this plan. Actually, the king of this kingdom is quite good. Always protect this place. But he is quite selfish towards the weak. And she wants to inherit the golden day to protect the people. So, there needs to be a textbook coup. Frenzy was angry, but Banaza stopped him. Banaza just need to not side with the demons. That is the condition that the hero needs to do. And she didn't want him to fight in the first place. And she also trusted that he would not share. Let the demons know. At this time, the soldiers are hunting down the brave men. Fake. These guys just keep running away, running away. The foolish warrior still had the illusion that he would return. Royalty. But now I'm so hungry, I'm about to faint. But luckily there was some food left in the bag or else. This faux ho. But still loyal to the virtual warrior. With the real Ra, then this one. Also wanted by the dark magician. But it manipulates this guy's mind. Make this guy think he loves me so much. Basically, this guy also saved this girl when she was in prison. Is planning to continue the escape. Then a spider tied the girl up. Suddenly became a scapegoat. These guys are so unlucky they can only be used as sacrifices. Over here Banaza is thinking. As for Fendi, please come and join me. At first, the two of you should talk first. And this grandfather really hates war. But also do not want people to suffer. I began to wonder what was going on in this world. What should be right? And that they would have more children later on. So need to create a world. Peace between humans and demons. Should think about what you should do to achieve that. And his little wife also believed. I will do it. Then the war preparation areas are raised. Be alert, because the demon army is starting to invade this place. About the coming devil. So they need to take refuge quickly. So he quickly appeared everywhere. To protect the people. And actually he works for free. To prove oneself an honest person. But the baby misunderstood that her husband wanted to become the son-in-law. And also think about the fact that he will marry many concubines. This girl's brain is always away. Just then the army soldiers recognized the girl. Then Banasa also spoke up asking them to leave. Stop the demons from harming civilians. And really these guys are useless and can't do anything. Even if a one-eyed giant appears. Is a race with power in the army. He also made fun of her race. In the hands of man. Seeing her brother being insulted, she also insulted this guy. Because her clan always worshipped strength. But was despised. So she can't let that happen. Banasa does not want his wife to fight. If it's for honor purposes, feel free to delete it. So the girl also went out to fight. Of course Kia is not old enough. The girl kept beating the dog but only knew how to use her mouth. Besides, now my sister has become much gentler. But like in the past, this guy's head would probably fly off. She just wanted to teach these guys a lesson. Then take it up to the sky so it can hold its own weapon. Hit it with position swap. Then lock it in the trees for quick. This is the demonstration of the power of our race. This idiot saw he lost, so he decided to call the others. To the council. Of course, the husband standing there could not ignore that. Dare to bully my wife is just a joke. And I don't want to either. Continue this senseless war. And also heals the demons. Then talk and decide to forgive them. At the same time, he also said he really wanted peace, so don't want to calculate. And she always affirmed. If you want to fight, then I will wait. As much as you like, just come here, I accept it all. So they peed their pants and ran away. Turns out he had to learn the process of bullying at home beforehand. So she had to teach him many things. And he also understood that Ra needed to do so. Then scare them away. If you want to make a real threat, you can use force. But will still cause hatred within the two races. Will become deeper and more difficult to solve. They were now witnessed by the people. The war is coming. They are grateful to him for saving the city and themselves. The child also boldly came to thank the benefactors. Of course, these reputations they will give to the princess. Now the people also reported to this kingdom about having adventurers help them. I never give my name and I never ask for anything. The princess was greatly admired by people everywhere. And they also guessed Ray. AI is the one who did it. Princess at the same time, also appreciate that you have met my request. They were then also ordered. If you find it risky like that, then the army must support with all its might. The princess also appreciated him very much. And on this side the devil is red and spicy. Damned brother dares to disobey orders. And it turns out he didn't give any orders at all. But dare to act on your own. And he also just received a report about his younger brother's rebellion. And take the throne. But all the planning is up to this lady wearing secretary glasses. Decide until fighting the Demon King. Then we'll use my divine power. Fake hero. Use 2 useless people to perform their ritual. Life of these 2 is just like that. And of course, the devil cannot defeat this ritual. It is possible that this is a trap for the Devil King. Really defeated. Episode 10. And the devil in disguise came to ask for his help again today. Decided to become a parasite in this place. This couple thought it was a joke. But I have to endure the suffering to be able to stay. After receiving the report of the younger brother's rebellion, and the other 4 heavenly kings agreed. The younger brother's ascension to the throne, for the old devil, can stay awake during the hunt. Because he often goes out these days, people are a bit suspicious. There is probably something shady going on, that is why this has to be done. Also want to be more than show his power with the army. But the stupid cat and the other 3 came to talk with the traitor. And he is still quite confident in his work. Will become the new Demon King. Of course, because of them, no right to interfere in the duel ritual. The stupid cat is still as hasty as ever, and intends to rush forward. I did not move at all. And also chipped the claw. Then was punched out the door. Almost got caught. Luckily the devil came in time. So the younger brother also wanted to challenge his older brother to take the name of the devil. And he was pressured by his subordinates. So must agree. The crime is always going out. Not taking care of the country, so they are not interested. The devil still calmly asked. Going out to relieve stress is okay. Why make such a big deal out of it? So Kia had a plan. To atone for his sins. They insist that they will not invade. Is a crime. That's why there is such a rebellion. His wife said so too. Why did Sao send troops to fight without orders? So the younger brother did not hesitate to affirm. But saw the other 4 heavenly kings ignore it. So he had to go fight. Use the devil's token to spy on me. Then they also feel the pressure. The power of the devil. How to show off power in the brain, give up power. Then give it away for free to the younger brother, and then withdraw. The beans have ceded the power. But it still demands to fight. Don't understand. But actually he is the most reasonable person. If must fight with a guy who has unlimited power, it is better to follow it to enjoy old age. So he decided to leave everything behind. But before leaving, do not forget. Kick for the younger brother. For daring to punch his own people. That trash. Didn't have time to react and kicked him out of the castle. Now we know that AI is the one with real power. Then he also said goodbye to the other 4 heavenly kings and left. Anyway, Sao has shown its strength. The brave man took the opportunity to escape. Now this young couple also understood the reason. And the girl BA left SA and saw the devil again, shocked. And then heard the shocking name of the old man. We'll be here again. Then this girl's life is ruined. Besides, he is not the devil anymore. So people do not need to be afraid. Because of abdication. And there was only one place he could think of. This is the place. Cannot accept the old survival. And actually the purpose of eating human food is. What else? And also explains the recent battle. Not initiated by him. But it was my damned brother who did it. And the devil assured him he would do nothing. Just here for fun. But not do any harm to AI. The stupid cat still scares the other kids. But what G fans don't understand. The former Devil King has a 1 coin in his pocket. It turns out that he took all his wages. For other soldiers. Peach 5. But really, It is also because they have worked quite a lot. So just pay them. Pineapple is a real SA lion. Cats and dogs think equally. Now Kia doesn't call the garden ghost anymore. At most just call him out of respect. In society we call each other English out of respect. Otherwise each person has only one life. And this old man actually usurped his father's throne. So also understand that I am not supported. Then don't try. But now there is no more trouble. Decided to go with Naza to stop the war. But really he is. Also know what the guy is doing. So he also agreed to accept the devil here. Just wanted to ask everyone else's opinion. Actually they also live off others. So no comment. Besides, the devil is not as scary as they think. Only have blonde hair. Is unacceptable that. But with what fans are difficult in. Had to fire old superiors and former colleagues when they were SA. Mum said that, then what else can I say now? Even the bear accepts this. Making the kid not dare to argue anymore. Is their daily life. Still continue to happen. So the devil doesn't want to be too free. Want to help people with something. Can't grow vegetables. Go herd horses then scare them. So there is almost nothing for him to do. So go find Banasa who is making weapons. He also showed off his life's masterpieces. To support adventurers. And he recognized his dragons. Now it's time for humanity. And also noticed, all weapons are enchanted with powerful magic. But he understood that the human race had equipment like this. Then the demons are quite a headache. But it is only for individual adventures. And the magic. Not suitable for group combat. Stupid cat watching from afar. I don't understand why the devil. So friendly with people. And really, is he the devil king anymore? That said, the girl still wants him to come back and be the devil king. But actually he is more energetic now. Compared to the time in the demon clan. And now the little girl Barley Rosa. Still have something to hide. Every night everyone has lobster dinners. And the blonde girl. Then sit from afar with many thoughts. While everyone else is sleeping, I am thinking a lot. So the young couple also ran to ask. It seemed like she wasn't happy at all. Because of having to live with the devil like this. But she also knows her place. Just people adapt quickly to living with the devil. So she still cannot get used to this life. As for Nasa, this life is so satisfying. Everyone has it together. Those in charge of individual work. Speaking of which, the girl thought she was not at all fit in here. Still want to be with the young couple. But think that I can't do anything useful. And really, the kid also understands how to get along with the demons. But really still cannot accept that. Because I have seen it. Tears of comrades. When having to send off the dead. So even though I know the old devil. Out-of-date good guy. Still cannot accept cohabitation. Like this. Banaza also understood part of the girl's thoughts. Because if it is human, then there will be a rejection of the demon race. Because this is obvious. So it is impossible to resist. And the devil came to stay because of financial difficulties. Turns out it's also to watch over this whole house. Because almost all the strongest ones are here. So just which side is this house on? Then the other side considers that these two people are not that annoying. Strong, so don't bother to care. Whatever their purpose. Still just a peaceful life. The FNG don't understand very well. Do not accept the devil. But accepting it is a bit surreal. But anyway, it used to lure these guys. Become prey for his army. But until now. Then this kid knows the truth. Now I'm so confused. Because of love for this innocent girl. Who would want to guard against people like this? Then he invited her to sit down and have a piece of cake. Drink some tea. Let it see the bright future ahead. The next morning, go find the devil and declare. Request that the other two not be allowed to harm the human race. Then the cat and this girl are like cats and dogs. Just keep teasing each other. But unexpectedly the bear has now become a dog. And so this life continued to take place more peacefully. Over here this cheapskate is still trying to escape. But before leaving, he still did not forget. Steal some more money. What a bunch of thieves. But it didn't realize that the bag was filled with evil spirits. The useless reporter again. Episode 11. The new Devil King is quite angry. Because their power is impossible. What can be done to humanity? Just because their army is always in trouble. Thought it was just a bunch of traps. Sugarcane only. Should decide to mobilize large-scale army. But the number of soldiers, then why the hell are there so many? So the secretary had to rack her brain. It's true that there are times when being a secretary is not fun at all. At this moment the four heavenly kings began to feel. My new king is a bit useless. Brain is not there at all. But want to conquer the human race. Far inferior to the previous generation of demon kings. A person who always uses his head to work. Saw the intelligence team. Is no longer here. This army soon fell into ruin. So Kia is confident that there will be a plan. Decided to hold a party to raise morale. By raising the cup of love. I heard it was not successful at all. At this time the young couple. Having a trip. Unexpectedly, fans wrote, play for fun and win prizes, get a hot spring tour ticket. Just think. Only 2 people enjoyed this fun outing. But life still beats me in the face. It is a group travel ticket to the village. Hot spring. Can go with many people. So it decided to pair another one. But okay, I accept it. The devil for the first time. Also just got to go to hot spring like this. And the scene here is extremely bustling. Fendi is still bored because she can't go out alone with her husband. But it will still be fun with everyone. No problem. And everyone AI is quite interested too. Because it can help cure many diseases. But this girl heard that she gave birth. So blood makes mother rise always. They finally arrived at the motel. Should prepare some procedures to be able to take a bath. And the baby. Fancy hatches a plot to find a hot spring to give birth. Should ask the staff first. At this moment, VA collided with the devil's younger brother. Also scare this brown-haired girl a little. Luckily the secretary stepped in to resolve the situation. Also right because they are in disguise. The human race has arrived. Should start living in harmony here or else. But this idiot feels a bit of a hassle. But the Kia kids felt extremely excited. They also have to wear some anti-evil rings. These 3 people have seen the 4 heavens. Come here again. But I didn't expect the demon race to reform like this now. But the problem FNG cares about. It is not allowed to ruin her good day. Look at Punch Cho. With if you encounter that guy, there will be no peace anywhere. If you dare to ruin this game, watch out. Then they reach the resting place. But Fendi wants her husband to take a bath with her. And everyone has places they want to go. And Fanji warns. Hisa, don't ruin this little couple. But the girl is too hasty to heat up the feelings. And Hisa returned to the spirit world. To be able to talk to the black magician girl. Want it to be his training object. But what practice I have not said yet. Then give me a tie and lock me in bed. Just because I saw my master is some story. Became quite interested to try Sao. But because of not being able to observe everything, so had to test it myself. So the action scene on the bed. Now this kid is considered done for. I was thinking about the next scene, but I was mentally disturbed. Of yourself, dislodge. Otherwise in the end, there was already a nice scene to see. What a pity. The young couple had also arrived at their destination. And now I know that AI is the chicken and rice here. Drag your mother into the women's section. But it turns out this place is divided into 2 areas. So what the hell can be done? Can only talk through a wall. But I currently have an idea. Preparing for an upcoming honeymoon. Make the baby feel more excited. Then we cannot take a bath together. Sleep together at night is fine. No matter what, we'll give birth to a son. At this time, the girl was kidnapped by Leslie and ran away to do something shady. The fun part is that Hyra caught him, so he was startled. Turns out it comes down to sexual customs. From ancient times, so both have the same purpose. Then also pulled each other into the love room inside. Then they went to eat and drink to their heart's content. Bally rose, still quite attentively looking towards the end of the Demon King. So everyone pushed the boat enthusiastically. And the groom's family kept praising her. But because of that, he was scolded by his former employee. There is no crime worse than teaching girls. Over here the devil army is having fun. Quite enthusiastic. Subject then share the dish. But there are no more 8. Have seen, they even decided to have fun by punching each other. Then play healthy games. Also because of that, it causes internal conflicts. To the point where the ring falls off. Start to radiate magic. At this time, the poor Kia also escaped from the demon clan. And come here to have fun. As soon as I pulled out the magic stone, it absorbed all the magic energy. And the Kia guys started to mobilize their power. This place is really chaotic. Making things more chaotic. And the Foho saw the demons. At this time, the magic stone was hung on the thief. Then transform into a real monster. This guy's fate is also very unlucky. And this side is still eating and drinking. No say enthusiastic party. Bally Rosa starts talking to the stupid cat. Then people talk about the devil. Is quite a talented person in this era. Can lead the race to the top until now. But now live a life. Peaceful like this. So somehow it is unacceptable. So the 2 people gradually have the same story. To talk to each other. Then get out. Looks like the stupid cat also likes the devil. But not yet. Let them think anything. Then the inn was destroyed. Everyone inside is in trouble. The landlady almost got into danger. But luckily he was there to protect me in time. And will make the Fendi girl see that she is not wearing anything. Then everyone realized. Matu made that monster appear. And realized that the current Demon King was also here. So it can only be them doing this. Also determined that the magic edge absorbs magic essence. Getting bigger. If the total is not maintained, it will become explosive. First of all, everyone want to save the people in the inn. But of course with people like this, then there is no hope. And the devil said the same thing. Only to be taught a lesson by Bali in SA in a match. Just push all the work to NASA. Then not at all. And they are also knights. Must be responsible for everyone's safety. Now the devil sees determination, so he also handles it. I didn't plan on getting involved at first because I promised Fergie. And little Kia feels. The devil has also changed quite a bit. Because I still love, I still care, and I'm still shy. No matter what the devil says, the girl accepts it all. Then they decided to fight. Fans is very spicy, because someone is ruining her husband's search. At this time, the younger brother also saw his older brother appear. So there wants to be a rematch here. Use magic to attack his brother. Episode 12. So, the war of two people known as Demon Kings. Begin. Blonde. Seeing the fight was quite intense. I wanted to go call Banaza. And the other people in charge will protect. Safe for people. The previous Devil King kid. Still quite enthusiastic. But he didn't seem too concerned. So it started doing stupid things. Control magic attack, but all are in vain. Then the blonde girl also came to tell the situation to the main character. And the war between the two demon kings is happening there. So it speculates that the demons are conspiring with each other. But of course this young man trusts in the devil's character. There is no way it can look at the wrong person. But seeing the devil there made me feel somewhat reassured. Now just need to protect the building well. And this side, retired Demon King is struggling to fight the Demon King. Predecessor. Unexpectedly, there was still some difficulty in fighting. Because the jelly face had to be removed from the body. Then look. Frenzy is so angry. My hot spring bath was ruined. So decided to rush in and punch the brave man. Thus the last of the magic was destroyed. Of course, the little girl Kia was also saved by the retired Demon King. Now it's officially a battle of two brothers. Still want to say gently first, let the younger brother know what to do. But it seems that its thing is the thing of the people of God. Should speak softly, if not listen, like to use force. So the two sides kept attacking each other. Destroying each other enthusiastically. See this building protected by Banaza. To the old devil retired. Also determined to fight freely. No need to worry anymore. And at the same time, do not forget to teach. My new brother became king. Must use eyes and mind to look around everything. That made Cho more angry than ever. The stupid cat is questioning the remaining 4 heavenly kings. WH, why are their teeth hidden everywhere? But actually they have no reason to fight. Go out and have fun, why fight? It's tiring. Other people's family business is other people's business. Handle. But the secretary doesn't like to do that. Want to stop stupid cat. So they both punched each other. At this moment, the two brothers are killing each other. As said, but the younger brother ate onions to the brim. That's why the new brother is the devil. Actually. So it decided to transform to fight harder. So the retired Demon King is a bit weak against the attack. Little brother. The only problem is this kid talks too much nonsense. It gives me a headache. So he shut his mouth right here. Use your own secret technique to absorb all the evil essence from your brother. Now it's human. But really why? The older brother does not use this skill. Because it was just a skill to overthrow the old Demon King's father. Is also the magic that the human race has tried to create. Because the ancient kings oppressed the human race. If using force forever, can bring about the destruction of the demon race. When feeling attacked by the power of the nation. Then the younger brother felt extremely insulted. At this time, the landlady also had to appear. Use some leaves to catch the troublemaker. So all the necessary ones are tied up. And because this inn is enchanted. In case of emergency. So they were also chased out of this place. The thief was exposed by Gacho fans for daring to ruin her outing. Or the name of eliminating remaining drugs. But actually it is school violence. Then be informed. The owner will use recovery magic. So everyone needs to stay away from this place. That idiot Kia is about to die. Then B.A. Nara performed the rebuilding of the ruins. Everyone also helps the innkeeper with one hand. The fake hero was chased and beaten. Then it also goes drinking somewhere. Then people also chase there. And this boarding house is the last. Also went into normal operation. So they are very grateful for your work. So they serve wholeheartedly. For this trip of everyone. The end is the chance to bathe in hot springs and give birth. And Fendi still wants to have children with her husband. The others just enjoy. Even stupid cats that are afraid of water are satisfied. But now they are a bit jealous of each other. In the soul. Seeing the big one is a bit jealous. And green beans the process of talking then it turns out. Hi, it's male and female. And of course, that dark demon girl is the boss below. Just one slip and this girl will exhaust me. And the little girl by Lizzie was interrogated. I don't know where the chaos went. Generally speaking, this is a bit difficult to say. Because two people have private secret time together. Finally, two men can also sit and talk together. And now they are completely relaxed and high. Thanks to that, how much can be released? Burden in life. So they also have true words for each other. The devil felt interested from the first time we met. With this grandpa. When someone can talk to each other. With me without fear. And also the one who has great power. But still for peace between the two. Race. So I really want to shake hands with you to make peace. And Bia Nasa understands that no matter how strong he is, but still cannot bring to this world. End of conflict. But in return he met trusted friends. Decided to do everything in his power. To be able to help each other. So the two boys stood up and shook hands. Then they had a great party. Blonde also wants to talk to the devil. About the things he did. She was very touched by those actions. Seeing this atmosphere, the stupid cat is jealous. Their parties were quite fun. After that, the young couple had another moon-watching session. Outdoor. They started talking a lot about this life. From everyday life. Human and demon. Now this girl also has many changes in thinking. Since I met you, B.A. Navra wants to confirm everything. Because it seems like a war between two races is coming. Will be more fierce. So I want to minimize all. Everything down to the lowest level. Then they flirt again, and the one who is moved is the viewer. They try to have a good life for their children. But this scene outside seems a bit. Then their outing came to an end. And realized that they might have done something. It's shady. Everyone knows that being a king is stupid. Was also teleported back shortly afterwards. Their lives. Then just continue to take place peacefully. AI has its own job too. And they were all happy about it. The two gods on this side are still focused on their weapons. Also intend to open a weapon shop. Blonde girl. Then continue your hunting journey. And get some support items. Quite cool from the devil. If the devil can't make something good, then what can be better? Then they received information about the coronation. Princesses. But also do not worry about demons attacking, because his younger brother will take a long time to recover his strength. And now the princess has become queen. But the father ran away. And the knight was still being hunted down. Can only live at the bottom of society. Yet it still harbors a plot to revive. Only fools believe this guy.